What is up, guys? Winter Kills here, and today I am joined with my good friend Alex.
What's up?
And a couple weeks ago, he ended up getting first place at the Rochester OTS. And what deck did you play?
Playing Tri-Brigade, Lyrilusc.
The absolute crazy bird up.
Bird
there.
up, yep.
All right. So, any shout outs you want to give before we get into this?
Yeah, definitely shout outs Winter Kills. Shout out Dan. Shout out Adam. Shout out C Goody. The whole squad, John, Hank, everybody for helping me test. Shout out to Buffalo locals.
Hell yeah.
Go to Rochester and we do work there, I guess.
Yeah, we do.
And then I guess, yeah, that's it for the shout outs.
All right, let's get into the deck profile.
One more shout out.
Oh.
Myself.
Oh, yep. Shout out Large TCG.
Large TCG just started streaming.
Hell yeah.
Follow me at twitch.tv/ValargeTCG. I've been playing a lot of Dueling Book lately and some other fun little games here and there, so
all right.
Feel free to follow me there.
Link in the description, guys, if you want to check them out.
For sure.
All right.
And with that,
let's get right into it.
starting off with the 3 Turquoise Warbler. These ratios are pretty much just self-explanatory. You know, this is your best starter. You open it up with this to win the duel.
Yep.
Barrel Canary, unless you Exy summon at the end of your turn, pretty good. Because it locks you into Exy, so you do it at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Wagtail searches the spell or trap if you decide to play that. And then the 1 Sapphire Swallow. Was considering playing 2, but 1 was just enough to get me through. 2 never really came up, so I was happy with the 1.
All right.
And then I'll just leave those there for now.
Okay.
For the Tri-Brigades, 3 Nerval, 3 Fractal, 1 Karis, and 1 Kit. This is definitely mandatory at 3. This is a good extender. You need this for the combo. You could play 2 Nerval. I actually did cut Nerval because I've changed my list since the OTS, so I do play Nerval at 2 now, and it works perfectly.
All right.
So we get these guys out of the way. Last 2 monsters in the deck are Apex Avian, the barrier statue is bad, and then 1 DD Crow. It's light played, it's not that crazy.
Oh yeah, so get that garbage off the screen right now.
Sorry.
It goes over there in the trash can.
But yeah, this card, you can search it off Recital Starling or Cobalt. If you have like a ton of extenders in your hand, just add that. It's really good against Guy Striker and DP, which I play a lot of. This card came in clutch so many times.
All right.
And then for the spell cards, 3 Bird Call, card's insane, dump Cobalt Spare to the graveyard to play around Droll. We got 3 Forbidden Droplet, just if I have to go into a board, this card's nuts, and with Tri-Brigade, with this deck, you can just send your whole hand to the graveyard pretty much as long as you have like a Warbler, and then just full combo from there.
Gotcha.
Chalice, just for some extra negating, you know, you can chain this while you have cards in your field and like Imperm where you can't.
Yep.
If you draw it and you go first, you just set it for an extra negate. Pretty good. I played 3 Prosperity. This was usually just a duality for me. Wasn't super crazy. One time I think I had to banish 6 off of it, but it's not bad. You know, it helps you dig for like these cards and negates if you need them, or like a starter if for some reason you didn't open one.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. I've been experimenting with Small World for right now, and that's okay too, but kind of like a toss-up between those for right now.
Gotcha.
And then for the other spells, we played the 1 10-key, 1 for 1, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Called by the Grave. These cards are all just busted on their own. You know, if like you open up like these 3, definitely busted to draw. This one's okay. Foolish Burial's okay. If you draw like the Warbler or something, you can go off. But yeah, 1 for 1 10-key.
Gotcha.
Called by, of course, busted. Got to play the one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then for the traps, just 3 Imperm, just like, you know, some form of interruption maybe if I go first. Not relying on this because I have the droplets and the chalices, and then you can still use this as your first card going second.
Yep.
And then the 1 Oath to send off of Kit for the spell Trap Negate.
Perfect.
And then
Extra
for
deck?
the extra deck, we're playing 2 Recital Starling. A lot of people play 3, I've seen. I have never needed a 3rd copy of this card ever. I think 2 is fine.
Okay.
One assembled Nightingale, card's crazy, goes for game. You can make Zeus with 45 materials.
Yeah.
Ensemble Robin, same thing. I made one today at locals with 6 materials.
Oh my god.
It was humongous, 3,200 attack.
Jeez.
And then it got sent to the grave with the link for what's it called?
Underworld Goddess or?
No, Live Twin card.
Oh, the Live Twin.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And then you play the Utopic Future and Draco Future combo. Self-explanatory for this deck, pretty much. Downard and Zeus might cut Downard because a lot of the times, you already have a billion material on it anyways.
Yeah.
This can just make it so it's like an even number of materials. Like if you overlay with 5, you could just make it a 6 and have another send. Then for the links, we played the Farragut, 2 Omen. 2 Farragut has never come up, but 2 Omen will sometimes come up because you make this in your first combo, and then it's just good to have another banish the turn after.
Okay.
Samorg, insane card, absolutely
broken.
insane. DDL for the bounce and for the oath combo. Harpy Conductor. You can play this or the Desperate Doom Eagle. They both have their pros and cons. Like this card, if you play Harpy's Feather Storm going first, you can summon this in a combo and then activate Harpy's Feather Storm in your hand so your opponent can't interrupt you.
Yeah.
Which is pretty busted. And then the Doom Eagle, obviously, you can banish like DPE, Ray, any sort of graveyard interruption. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the Salamangreat Almirage, in case you like brick with a just a Nerval or just a kit or something, at least you could still do Tri-Brigade stuff. And then that's it for the extra deck.
Alrighty. Let's see that delicious sideboard.
Oh, it's yummy. It's very yummy. So we played 3 Droll and Lockbird. I maybe could have played Lancia, but I like Droll and Lockbird. I think it's pretty good.
It is, definitely, 100%.
Then my one spicy tech of the day, 1 Dark Samorg.
Dark Samorg. Did this ever come up? Or?
It came up once, but I didn't get to summon it. I was like losing to Mystic Mine Burn. That was my only loss of the day. And I went first, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it in. Like I don't even care.
Yeah.
I think I left Apex Avian in too. I don't know. I was just kind of tilted because I was listening to Mystic Mine Burn.
Totally understandable.
And then I played 3 Mystic Mine myself. Just because if your opponent ends on 4 monsters, like on an end board, like 4 or more, you can just OTK them with the like Recital, Starling, and Assembled Nightingale play, or you could just go for Assembled Nightingale with 6 materials, which is easier than you might think, and just kill them through Mystic Mine.
Yeah, very nice.
Then we play for the traps. We play 1 Imperial Order, 1 red reboot. We don't like spells. We don't like traps.
Facts.
3 of this because we don't like monster effects, so that covers all your bases there.
Yep.
And then 3 evenly matched because back row's a problem. Or it could have been. It really wasn't for me, but this card's just. I love this card because like I don't need to go to the battle phase. I can evenly match you and then set up my own board and then have fun playing through my board with no board.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, evenly matched, pretty good. That was definitely one of the MVPs of the day. Love that card.
Yeah, definitely very strong.
That's about it for the deck.
Alrighty, so what were your matchups, good sir?
Well, round 1 was Phantom Knight. He seemed kind of new, but it was a good game. It was a good game. 2-0'd him. Round 2, Mystic Mind Burn. He just clapped my cheeks. I got 2-0'd.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I was so mad after that, dude. I was like, are you serious? Like, I had an Imperial Order in my deck to try to like play through it. And then when I was done siding, it was the second to last card in my deck.
Oh my god.
So that was sick. Round 3 was another Phantom Knight player. He hand trapped me like super incorrectly. And then I just won.
Yep.
Round 4 was Sky Striker. I had game. I won game 1. Game 2 we went into time. I had game on board with Assembled Nightingale and was just thinking about something else, and then they called time. So I drew that one. I should have won, but I guess everything happens for a reason. We won the tournament, so whatever.
Yes, sir.
Round 5 was Black Wings. Interestingly enough, making it to round 5.
Yeah.
But game 1, I think he went first. I just imprimed his Wise Strix and he passed.
Sounds about right.
Right, and then game 2, I think he went first again. He ended on like Towers. The Towers won the Full Armor Master.
Yep.
And then I just did the Recital Starling OTK and just attacked into it.
Very nice.
Game 6 was Sword Soul. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Prooch.
Yeah.
How did that one go? That was 2-1. Game 2, I bricked really bad into a Chijiao Baron with sudden shift, so nothing I could do there. And then that was it for Swiss.
Yep.
And then my first round of Top Cut was Phantom Knight. Shout out to Dan.
Shout out Dan.
I won that one 2-1. Game 3, I just kind of blew his back out with the what's it called? The
Featherstorm?
Yeah, Harpy's Featherstorm. Pretty good. Round 2 of the Top Cut was top 4 was Earth Machine.
Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin. I 2-0'd Kevin in the final game. The only reason I won was because I had an Ensemble Robin on the field. He attacked into it and put Assembled Nightingale back into my extra deck. And then I had a Barrel Canary in my hand, so I made an Assembled Nightingale for 4 and attack for game.
Gotcha.
And then the finals was another Sword Soul player. Game 1, I lost the die roll. In game 1, I drew 2 Imperm, 1 Droplet, a Chalice, and a Cobalt Sparrow.
Oh my god.
And then I top decked DD Crow for turn. So I just scooped. And then game 2, I think I wrote everything. Game 2, I did full combo plus Featherstorm.
That'll do it.
And then game 3, I drew Imperm and he normal summoned Mo Yi. I Impermed it and he passed, and then that was game from there, and then got the playmat, baby.
Beautiful. You said you were gonna go and win this playmat, and that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, before we went, I was like, man, because I love just like birds.
Yes, sir.
And I love this deck, even though it sucks, I still love it. And I was just like, man, we go there. We went with like 8 friends. There was like maybe 12, 16 people from Buffalo there. I was like, somebody's selling me this mat if you win it. And then everyone just like wasn't doing as well as I was, I guess. A few of us ended up in Top Cut, but I was like, did the Thanos, fine, I'll do it myself.
Exactly. It worked out perfectly.
Also, one more shout out real quick to Tublinario Tubbs for the bird spreadsheet. Definitely got to go by that. Helped me. I studied it the night before, and here we are.
Huge shout out to him.
Huge shout out, Tubbs.
Definitely worked out well for you. Congrats on getting first place. I believe it was a 60-man OTS at Millennium Games in Rochester. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the profile. I appreciate it.
Yeah, hope to see you guys in the chat on Twitch.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
And last but not least, a huge shout out goes to our Divine Level channel members, and they're Cadillacs84, Pony Start, Keith Sidgers, Squeaky Daniel, and Black Ninja Money. Thank you guys so much as always for your extremely generous support of this channel.